was we would go to Kmart and Caldor, and I remember seeing at Kmart in particular a lot of Duracraft fans.
Yeah. Yep.
And they were the best bang for the buck in the 90s.
The first time I saw a braced blade Lakewood was at a Kmart, in my local Kmart in Hackstown, New Jersey. And
Okay.
I'll say, when I first saw it, I was pissed off.
Yeah, I thought they were junk. Yeah.
But
well, they were at the time.
They were.
But compare it to what we have today.
They were great.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember seeing those at Home Depot. They were $20, and they sold them year round.
Yeah.
The
What
brace
store?
blades. The Home Depot. Well, actually, mine's called Home Depot, not the Home Depot.
Well, there's something wrong with yours.
Yeah. Yeah, the building says Home Depot, not the Home Depot.
Not the Home Depot.
Yeah, I remember seeing those, and I remember seeing, and I don't know if they had these in northern New Jersey. I think so. I remember seeing it at Service Merchandise too.
Oh yeah.
I remember I wanted one for my birthday when I was like 6, and my mom's like, "No, we already have a fan at home." We had that Kel Air that we still have to this day.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, but that fan is so heavy."
Oh, I would do anything to convince my parents to get me a fan. So like,
Same.
when he was young, we would go down the whatever store we were, we'd go down like the fan aisle. And I would say, "Hey, like, don't you want one of these?" So he would have to ask me, and I could say yes. Kind of like righting a wrong, you know.
My parents didn't let me get fans, and I'll be damned if I'm going to do the same thing again. No generational trauma allowed.
Yeah.
No, my parents were pretty decent. Like, they had their limits. Like, they weren't going to let me get 50 of them. But,
Yeah.
you know, if I asked for a fan for my birthday, they'd get it for me.
That's cool.
And they knew the first thing I wanted to do when I went into any store in the summer was go down the fan aisle.
Yep. Well, it's still what I do.
What a stupid design.
That is.
What? Why? Why would they do that?
Because Air Queen.
Vacuum Queen.
I gotta clean this up. This is kind of dirty. Oh yeah, no one's coming in or out right now.
No women past this point. I didn't see that sign. No?
Is there enough of a path to get through?
There's a box fan meeting only going on. You can't go past that.
It's probably cool enough now that I don't have to scald the inside of my mouth.
Is this in the frame? Probably not. Is it recording?
It is.
Oh, good.
I'm always curious how tight those are.
Usually much tighter than they should be.
Mm-hmm.
They probably Loctite them, I would assume.
When I removed the blades on that second P25 I brought, I nearly broke my Allen wrench getting it off. I mean, it was that stiff.
It's a very unsettling sound when it makes that snap like that.
Yeah.
At least it's not stuck to the shaft.
That's true.
Yeah, usually a heat gun can help loosen something like that up. Though, of course, you got to
Do
be
you
careful.
want to do this, or do you want me to do it?
I could.
You don't want to heat it up so much that you pop the thermal fuse.
Why not? Then you can replace it.
Make sure you block the camera like I do.
Yes, perfect. Where are your tools?
They're right there.
Which ones? I need.
Oh, this hot chocolate is delicious.
Screwdrivers. I need a socket.
What do you need?
Sockets for these. These don't pop off.
Okay, I got it.
Because you haven't turned this on yet.
I was just about to. Mouse squeak. Cheese hum.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's not just me who says it.
What happened?
Remember when that was one of the AI answers on the comments?
It's bad that that's funny because someone's gonna say, "Oh, that's unfortunate." It's like a bad circumstance. They're gonna think it's funny.
I guess it's the funniest when I say it, because I say it all the time. I could say that the sucks.
It looks like he goes just as slow as you and I do.
Oh, so no, yet another reason we get along so well.
Right. Do you ever get people in the comments complaining that you're going too slow?
All the time. But then if I speed it up, I didn't see what you did this particular second of the video. It's like, you can't win.
No, you can't.
I remember I used to have a boss who said, slow's fast.
Well, if you only have to do the task once, then it is fast.
He's not wrong, but I mean...
That is correct.
You have to consider who you're saying it to. I was like, you sure you want me to go slower than I already am?
That kind of sounds like the grill of the GE fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I remember that sound so distinctly from that one that my grandfather had.
You know, in the beginning of the song Shake the Disease by Depeche Mode, they are actually like scraping the inside of a shopping cart, and it kind of sounds like that grill. I'll play the song when we're not filming.
Yeah, that's copyright.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it.
Don't even think about the
think
song.
about it.
No music.
That's probably my favorite Depeche Mode song.
Ooh, this was
Loose?
very, yeah. And what's interesting is
Wow.
it's sitting back further, and I always was told that you want to keep it out further.
Is there a notch in that shaft?
That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, there's a notch. The notch sits further back.
Yeah, well, it's got to sit wherever the
Yeah.
notch is. Hopefully
Whoa,
that
this
blade
is
will
heavy.
fit. I'm not sure if the cabinet will close. But it's much deeper.
There's not much pitch to that, actually.
No, that's why it's so loud.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
kind of makes like the string trimmer kind of noise. That shh.
Which is very annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of a disappointing fan.
Yeah, I don't feel bad I didn't buy one though. Would have been a waste of money. I mean, now it'd be cool to have, but
They were actually at the time. I think they were like $50.
which
Like,
you know, in
that's not that
2010
bad.
that was not totally outrageous.
No.
But then again, the 3733 was 16, so you know, 3 times the price.
I remember when a 3733 was $12 at Walmart.
Yep, I remember that too.
It feels like this is in pretty good balance.
That wasn't all that long ago.
No.
This, I mean, to be fair, in 2010, this was probably the best box fan you could buy, though.
Do you think it was better than like the Weather Shield Select?
Well, we'd have to put one next to it to answer that question.
Well, we can certainly do that.
We can do that.
It's not like we don't have the whole bunch of them over here. Because the Weather Shield Select is pretty strong, but it's relatively quiet.
Now, is that one of the ones that has the screwed up medium, or I guess it's because
No,
it's a
it's
PSC,
post,
it doesn't
yeah.
have that problem.
Post screwed up medium era. Yeah, that should have the 20-inch blade. It looks ridiculous.
It does look
Look at all that
ridiculous.
It's probably going to move a lot more air though.
It probably will.
I don't think I have that 20-inch one on site. I'll get it for next time.
Okay. Since this is a potential could wipe us all out, we'll put the.
Yeah, those are heavy blades if those come off of there.
Still not as bad as the patents that crack.
Yeah, nothing's worse than that because those are such high speed.
That could be a fatality.
I can't believe those weren't recalled.
And it's not like Patton didn't make a good product. Like, those blades were just junk.
Well, that was Holmes by then.
Oh, that explains it.
Yep. Say no more once that word comes into the picture.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll have to bring my Holmes window fan that I got for my birthday when I was 8 years old. That came from the Wiz, by the way. That was a lot of money.
Wiz?
Yeah, that
Whoa.
was like that fan was like $100.
They are expensive.
Yeah.
Even still, they're pretty expensive.
The thing was kind of noisy, though.
I haven't heard anyone reference the Wiz in forever.
Yeah,
haven't done
that
in a while either.
that place went under probably in like 2002.
Yeah, I used to love that place.
Day and minute it went under.
They were always a little bit more expensive than the other electronic stores like Circuit City and Best Buy.
Do you remember Crazy Eddie?
No, that was right before my time.
Yeah.
I remember the guy like got in all sorts of trouble
did.
for like financial like wire fraud and
Yeah.
stuff.
Was it a
Yeah.
good wire or a bad wire?
No, this guy like he fled to Israel, and I think he's like still wanted in the United States all these years.
I think you're right.
What a nut.
His prices are insane.
Yes.
And I guess people thought that the guy in the commercial was the actual Crazy Eddie, but it wasn't.
No.
Yeah, they were doing all sorts of like accounting fraud and stuff. Like, I mean, their prices were very competitive though, but for a reason.
Yeah, not for good reason.
This in a 20-inch blade would look awesome in this fan.
What? You're gonna leave the blade on there?
I will get the 20-inch for next time you come.
Is this the Lakewood that has the Mickey Mouse ears switch?
The what?
It looks like a picture of a mouse for the
Oh,
speed.
we don't need all the screws. That's good.
Oh, instead of the numbers?
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I think those have numbers. That looks so much better than
Looks way better.
the
Let's
way
stand
it
back
came.
and take a
It
look at
probably
that.
works a lot better too. See, this
Oh,
this
that
is,
looks like a bullet. Now it looks like a vintage fan.
right. This is how it should have been. So
Yeah.
because people that are old enough to remember these fans would have seen this on the shelf and bought
And
it.
bought it,
They
yep.
would not have bought this other,
No.
you know, with that awful blade.
No, I think my mission is to. Well, eventually we'll try that 20-inch blade, but I think my mission will be.
That's a little too close for my likings.
Yes, it is. That's not going to work.
No, it's not going to work. Is something bent in here? Because it's not like that over here. I think the whole thing is kind of bent up a little bit.
Could be, yeah.
Well, I'll leave you to bend. I'm not going to bend somebody else's stuff.
How in the world are we going to bend that back? So it looks like it's kind of.
Yeah, I can see it even from here. That left strut is bent backwards.
This one, yeah.
What in the world did they do to this poor fan?
Broken.
And what's kind of weird is if you look at the blade that it came with, there's all sorts of scratches around one of the rivets. Like, what did they do to this thing? Like, did it fall? Like, what is that? Yeah, I guess I should.
It's even worse than usual. It's not even anywhere near the camera.
Yeah, it's kind of like bent up. Oh.
How? I don't know how I'm bending that back.
Well, you're a pretty strong guy. You'll be okay.
But it seems to be bent.
It's bent back, so it wouldn't even solve the problem.
No, it wouldn't.
It's
It would make it worse.
worse.
Yeah.
Well,
Next time I'll have to bring the Dayton variant because it's not bent.
that looks so good with that blade.
It does.
What a shame it wasn't sold like that.
What's
I
weird?
bet it would have flown off the shelves if it sold like that.
What's weird is it looks smaller, like a lot smaller than what was there.
It is. It's only an 18-inch blade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright, so I'm not
it clears it,
The 20-inch, I don't think I have it on site here. If I do it all the way back.
I see.
but that's way too. The vibration. Yeah, it's yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That's it.
We're not doing that.
We have to take the guard off.
That's unfortunate. Were you about to make a snuff film?
Huh?
Were you about to make a snuff film? Then goes flying and chops us up.
Jordan's like, oh, I gotta go check on something.
You get about 1 million views if that happens, though.
Yeah, but who's going to post the video?
Fail army. Well, there's some people who are off camera right now. They
They could post it.
they could act as the dead man switch. You know, I didn't think of it until just now when we were washing the Cal areas last week. We should have thrown these in there too.
Yeah, could have done that. Well, it's not like we're never going to run the dishwasher again.
Well, next time we
might
run
run it today.
Yeah, we might use it today.
Okay, I'll throw it in.
Don't tell me what to do.
All right, so don't throw it in.
Fine.
I'm still telling you what to do.
Should I turn it around and run it?
No, how are we gonna feel the airflow?
All right.
Did you tighten the, what do you call it thing pretty good?
I sure did.
I mean, if anything, it's gonna move back on the shaft. It's not gonna come forward.
I know. It was nice knowing you guys. Just double check for my own sanity. It's like not double checking the lug nuts on your wheels. All right, here we go.
Yeah, that does need new bearings already. Wow.
Oh, yeah, hear that?
I wonder if it was stored in a harsh environment.
It could have been.
That is so much quieter.
And it's already moving as much air as it
Yeah,
was.
look at that. I can see, yeah.
Pull it out from the back of the
What a difference.
Wow, that's like triple
way
the
quieter.
that high.
Yeah.
Can you order these blades separately?
I don't know, I'll have to look.
I mean, this is so good. I would just buy a whole new Air King 9120 and throw the rest out and take the blades.
Well, we don't condone the throwing away.
Well, okay, what's something in the end?
You know who we're talking about, right?
Think of how much quieter, that's high. Think how much quieter that is.
And there's still no variance in the speed, so it's not under excessive load.
Yeah.
That's pushing way more.
Way.
That's a huge difference.
Wow.
Yeah, this would have been such a better product.
Yes.
How stupid. Too bad there's all these batteries in the way. You really move around here. That's really strong.
What is the power consumption?
1.9, so a touch more than before, so it is under a little bit more load.
Probably also moving a lot more air, so it'll still keep the motor cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it in balance? I know these blades are pretty bad. I think I've balanced this blade
It's not
before.
bad. It feels, it's not moving all over.
Huh. Yeah, I think you got to invest in a 20-inch blade
I agree with you.
and some new bearings.
Yeah.
Yeah, those bearings sound awful. They're probably a standard size, though, and we could probably change them pretty easily.
I agree.
Yeah, that would be a good one because I've never done that before.
Well, there's a first for everything.
Yep.
It can't be any harder than that GE motor that we were almost killed ourselves trying to pull the bearings.
No, this should be much
Yeah,
easier.
the spin down. Replace the bearings, bend back the strut.
Replace the blade, and then we'll have
Replace
a
the
good
blade, we'll have a good
product.
fan.
May as well get 2 blades if, for the other one.
Before that, yeah.
I know, I got the pretty red ones.
That's pretty crazy.
Wow.
Wow, okay.
Major improvement.
Major improvement. Now I'm like, am I gonna even bother putting the other blades back on?
Well, you can't take that blade, so you have to.
Oh, I know that, but I'm not gonna use it. What's the point of putting it back on if I'm not
Actually,
gonna
you
use
know what else I have in the garage,
Hmm.
which we could get to if we unbury where the heater is. I have a whole mess of new old stock Dayton blades.
it? That's right.
I don't think that that's the right shaft size for them. I think they're 1/2 inch, but there might be one that fits.
Try it.
It's worth checking.
So this is the third time he's mentioned that his heater is buried and he needs to get to it, and there's conveniently something that we might want today back there. Yes, we'll help you get to your heater. Yeah, we could do
Now,
that.
also by the heater, there's
I mean, if the blades don't fit, you could get probably some sort of adapter from McMaster.
well, actually they also might not fit because the depth, because those are pretty steeply pitched blades. But we could still test it without the guard. Safety 50th.
Wow, last time it was safety 4th.
Safety
It's really moving
4th.
down, huh?
Yeah, it's getting worse.
All right. Well, Do we want
Do you want to put that blade onto the, or actually it might not fit on here,
to? Oh.
just for the curiosity of it.
Well, I mean, that's the blade that they
Let's-
use, that Lasko uses
Let's
for.
see if we can ruin this fan. No,
We
it
can
won't
ruin
fit.
it.
No.
What a shame, it doesn't fit.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. That's so ugly.
I know, like you would think.
It's not like Lasko didn't have those parts because they were sold at the same time
Yeah.
as, you know, alongside the other ones.
What happened to? What happened to our blade?
You canceled out the set screw?
Yeah, I saw. Here it is. It's in the cabinet.
Those blades by the heater are silver. They're not black, unfortunately. But I'm sure it would still look better.
You're probably right.
You don't have to whisper. Just don't say anything you don't want out there. Well, we are, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look at ordering that
That is such a disappointment.
20-inch. I feel like with a lot of these products, like even like the Air King box fan that they make today that I put these blades on, I feel like these manufacturers, they come like 90% of the way there and they just won't do the right thing of like either putting the right blades on.
That's kind of like what you were saying. We got to get them some input.
Yeah, you really should. I mean, you guys, you know, you've forgotten probably more than half these engineers know when it comes to making new stuff and saying, look, it just you're make it better. You're almost there.
I mean, Jordan made an 18,000 CFM fan out of, you know, two Lasko, so that's
I don't
great.
know. I don't know how you didn't fall over when you switched that
It was
thing on,
pretty
man.
dangerous.
Really?
Safety 80th.
How did you do that? Just taking ramp up the RPMs on it?
It was a joke.
Oh
It
yeah.
wasn't actually exist.
You know what you should do? Try to run that on 220 and see what happens.
Could have just like starched your hair and your beard back like this. And walk like this and try to get to the fan.
And you know what was weird about this fan too? Like if you had gone to Lasko's website, is like obviously it's more of a commercial type fan, but the ad showed it like being used in a bedroom, like on the floor, like in some girl like sitting there. Like it just made zero sense.
And maybe if you got severe hearing loss.
Yeah, you have to be deaf to tolerate something like that in the bedroom.
I don't like that. I'm a little disappointed with the quality of how these go on and off too.
Yeah, I'm overall pretty disappointed with this thing.
The idea was there, it just wasn't
Horribly executed.
right.
Like so many other things.
Yeah, well, I guess that's why it was only on the market for a year or two, because it was disappointing.
And really, other than the blades and the motor, they probably had to design and manufacture all this, so I'm sure they kind of lost their shirt a little bit on this.
Yeah, that's true. It's a lot of R&D for something that wasn't out there for long.
And I actually, when this, they originally had it as out of stock before they discontinued it, which I noticed that Lasko does. So I wrote to them and I said, hey, I noticed it's out of stock. It's been out of stock for a while. When can I expect it to go back in stock? And they said, well, we're discontinuing it, but we're going to be releasing something even more exciting. And I asked, I said, what is that? And they never responded to me.
Yeah, because there isn't any.
No. There you, there you have it. Wow, the noise difference is real.
It doesn't move anywhere near as much air.
No,
right?
that moves a lot. Anything with those oval style blades moves way more. Those bearings are noisy.
You're not the first person.
I didn't think I was that tall.
All right.
I think we should run this side by side with the Weather
You
Shield
want to?
Select and
Okay.
see what works better.
Let's do it.